It's been a while, hasn't it? This is the last video I'm gonna make for a while, as this new show won't wait. By the time this is posted, it might be 2026, and I'm just thankful for these almost 2 years on YouTube. However, I've made many mistakes and poor judgments, such as when I went drama with a former friend. I wasn't wrong to expose the awful stuff he did, but I went way too far with it. He's still a bad person, but I did go very far with my decision making. That's the only one I can think off the top of my head, mainly because it affected me and my friends the most, but also led to the rewrite, which we will be talking about soon, that would become Unbounded, where at least every character has been redesigned, rewritten, changed, or outright replaced. I didn't want to do it at first, but everything was such a mess, the stories were bad, characters weren't well written, or were constantly changing in terms of personality, design, or lore. Calamity. All of these characters are different people with their own lore and stuff, so let me explain each one, and what the changes were, and blah 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 blah. This is the reference sheet for the characters, starting with Dope. This guy has probably had the second least changes out of all of them, being he only gained a neck warmer of sorts. I still don't know what that is, I'm just gonna say it's a neck warmer. And then he's got a jacket, because, like, why not? And then he's got some boots. The neck warmer isn't really there for any other reason, just so that I don't have to draw a mouth, I guess, even though it makes it harder to draw. But I did think of something pretty clever that could make it better. Maybe his, jaws, his, lower jaw glitches is a lot, so he, puts up a neck warmer or something. I haven't thought this out. The jacket is more of an experiment with having less tighter clothing, as you see with Rewrite. That's like a tight jacket, but with Dope it's like, oh, it's not that tight. It's not skin tight. So yeah, and the boots. Come on, you expect me to believe that he's gonna be walking barefoot on the streets all the time? Come on, bro. The original design of Dope is, well, it looks simple, way too simple. I could draw him in 1 minute tops. Well, at worst. He's really just a nothing burger. There's no real thought behind his design. So, out of a desire to make him look better for Unbounded, I changed him up. So, well, he's really not just a walking stick man with whatever the shirt is. My design it's fine, but it isn't the best, as you can see. Oh, now on to Zenith. Oh, I have some experience with that guy. We went into a tussle together. We went into boxing matches. It's because of how inconsistent I can draw him. This is the very first true redesign. What, Bro's Bardock? What is this? What's that? Bro thinks he's creepy. Bro thinks he's creepy again. Bro thinks he's trying to be creepy, bro. Oh. Well, I guess he's he's back. He's thinking of something. What? Why is he looking at me like that? Tail? Oh, that's how I get this guy's tail. Why is he red? When I see red, run. Oh, those eyes were creepy. And now, look, egghead shape. You look like an egghead. You look like an egghead, bro. He looks like an egg. He looks like an egghead. You see the resemblance? What's that, bro? You little shit. Oh wait. I like that. What is this? Now we are revealing way too much. Stop it!
I am the best, Zenith!
You're all this crap. Obviously, I'm the best.
What in the bloody hell are you freaks? And why do you look like me?
Zenith Loki started peaking after I gave him this redesign. And hopefully the future voice actor would do justice with him, as I have not done on Zenith. Calamity, there's not a lot of stuff to talk about but there is a lot of stuff to talk about. I lied. He was once a prototype human in the original lore. Then he, I don't know, became some sort of, ink creature who just likes causing destruction. And well, he still likes to cause destruction, but now he's got a bit of nuance to him. The only things that, stayed completely true is that the fact that he manipulated Zenith, and he has a grudge on the Hope. That's literally the only thing that hasn't changed. Rue and Revide, I'm gonna talk about them both because you cannot separate them into their own storylines. They are together. They rely on each other. Well, not literally. Their backstories just rely on each other. Their backstories, you get what I mean. Rue and Revide, they were originally Rosella and Nathaniel. Well, Rue and Revide were Nathaniel and Rosella. The backstory was Nathaniel and Rosella were good friends until Rosella got killed by the mafia or something, and just decided to go ape shit on Nathaniel. Now Nathaniel turned out to be a bad guy, so eventually after all of that stuff, well, Nathaniel, the creator behind Nathaniel. So after a while, we finally redesigned Nathaniel and Rosella into Rue and Revide. Okay, Rue and Revide were dating, and Rue started not answering Revide's calls or stuff for months straight. When they did finally go on a date, Revide was shot, and Rue was blamed on the news as being the cause of the murder, and Calamity came in and manipulated Rouge when she went to the Void, and then then she went apeshit on Rue after the manipulation, and then she turned into Revide. But yeah, you get what I mean. Alwa. She was always called Alwa. She used to be just called Evie, but then, and me and my sister actually gave her a name, Alwa. She was just a plushie originally. Each were just playing around when we were playing with plushies. It was me and my sister. We came up with the name Alwa, and her main personality was still there, just ramped up, just ramped up, and she was a very vulgar, very rude, just literally the worst person you could ever meet. Of course, we toned her down, after a little while. Oh, but it was still, she was still a jackass. But eventually I put her onto my channel, really, the first hashtag, the little podcast, etc., etc., etc. Evil Awa, it went through a troubled development. She's supposed to be a bunny. I don't know how to draw bunnies. If you could teach me how to draw bunnies, that would be greatly appreciated. But, she was basically meant to be the evil counterpart to Awa. She was just meant to be, like, an evil, like, emo Awa when I first drew her. But, evil Awa existed as, like, another Awa pup. Or another Awa plushie, I guess. I don't know. Both of the always went through redesign, so that Pokemon wouldn't sue us if I ever get monetized. Creepy Awa. It was based on her like Creepy Awa. Creepy Awa's design was based on his original, not original design. He was based on Zenith's design and how it was kind of devilish. And, I'm stumbling over my works here. And the design, he went under during that penguin's introduction, who is not here right now. Dummy, he replaced Shard. I'm not allowed to tell you his lore right now. Oh, Andrew. This guy was just meant to be an Sharks character. He literally has like nothing beyond that. He was meant to be Rue's twin brother. He loves him to bits like 2011X. He was only meant for all Sharks at the time. He's not well written at all. I couldn't find a way to make him well written. Botched 2011X with Shaletsky Seekers from that Shaletsky from like Forsaken. Why would Rue's brother be a fanboy? Including which that the news would come on and say Nathaniel killed his girlfriend, and like why would he be a fan of that? Like it makes no sense. And then finally, Skylar. Skylar was originally meant to be a love interest for Zenith, and that really showed because opposites attract. She was like a foil to Zenith. If this was, like, before the whole Calamity thing, I guess. Skylar, she was, like, originally, like, an angel. She had, like, lighter hair. She wasn't, like, much of a DJ. She was, like, she had blue hair, that blue jumper, white shirt, and without the chains and without those headphones, and without the glasses. As you could obviously tell, it was designed by Nathaniel, and so it was. So we decided to rewrite Skylar and redesign her completely. Lore is still being decided, but that's all I got. Happy New Year! I hope you all enjoyed this art journey. Throughout all of this journey I've had, I'll see what I can do in making the show work. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.